Hey guys, I thought I would pop on and show you guys what I'm making for dinner tonight. I'm making corned beef hash. It's my version of corned beef hash. So I have a can of corned beef. I have about 4 russet potatoes and an onion. So the first thing I'm gonna do, bring this down, is I'm gonna cut my onion. I got about a half of an onion. And I wanna cut it kind of fine. I don't want a really big chunk, so I'm going to try and get it as small as I can. So just be sure and do that. Let me finish cutting up these and I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right, I got my onions cut up pretty fine. Well, as fine as I'm going to get them. I really need one of those little chopper things, but make do what you got. All right, so I've got that in the skillet. And then I have a can of corned beef. So this has some fat grease in it already. So I'm just not going to add anything to my onions. I'm just going to stick this in there. And what I'm going to do is put this on like a medium low and cook this until the onions are pretty clear. In the meantime, I'm going to peel my 4 russet potatoes. I'll be back. All right, I've got my potatoes peeled. Now, it's just me that's going to eat this, and so I'm not making a huge thing. So it's about 4 potatoes, and I'll take some for lunch tomorrow. My daughter may eat some, but Jeff won't eat this. He's picky. But what I want to do, now this is important on this recipe. You have to make your potatoes small. And the reason is it'll cook faster because you don't want it to be simmering forever, because then it'll just mess it up. So what I'm going to do is make them really small potatoes. So you can see how tiny these are? And it's okay. Now, if you wanted to make a big batch of this, you could use 2 cans and just do double the potatoes. Okay? All right. I'm going to finish cutting these potatoes up, and then I'll bring you over to the skillet. All right, guys, I got the potatoes all cut, and I wanted to show you I've got the meat and the onions going in the skillet. There, we're just sauteing. I kind of got my meat a little bit crispy, just a little few pieces. This is really fine potatoes, and it was 4 of them. You don't have to put the onion in if you don't like onion. It's totally optional. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix this in really good. This is so delicious. I love this. Sometimes I crave this, and today was one of those days. I just thought, you know what? I want some corned beef hash. And I don't want none of that stuff out of a can. It ain't good. Okay. So, now, what I want to do, because these potatoes have to cook, I want to go ahead and I'm going to add some pepper. A dash of salt, because that meat has a lot of sodium in it. And then I'm going to do some garlic powder. And that's it. Now, let me stir it, because I don't want to stir it again in a minute. I'm going to leave it like it is. Okay, so I'm going to spread it out. And I have a cup of water here. And all you want to do is add enough water that it covers the top of it. So just enough that it covers the top. So about a cup of water. And I'm just going to spread it out. And I'm going to leave it alone. And it will start bubbling, all that good stuff. I'm not going to stir it, because this is going to cook the potatoes, because they're really fine, and all this water will evaporate. So just let it keep cooking, and I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, guys, it's not done yet, but I am going to go ahead and start stirring this now. It's been about 15 minutes, and that's just me bringing the edges in. And it's still got lots of juice that has to cook out. So probably another 15 minutes. So this usually takes about 30 minutes to cook. All right, and I'm just going to keep doing this until all of my juice is completely evaporated. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys, my water is completely evaporated now, and the potatoes are done. And now it's really up to you preference. If you want it crispy, then by all means, keep on doing it until it gets very crispy. I like my consistency just like this. Now, this might not look appealing, but let me tell you, this is delicious. If you like corned beef hash, you're going to love this. This is amazing. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what it looks like. This stuff right here is good. So, it is done. I've already checked. My potatoes are done. My onions done. It's just delicious. I mean, oh my gosh. So, let me get me a little bite. I don't need anything. It don't need no salt. It don't need no pepper. It don't need no garlic powder. It's perfect. So, guys, this is the easiest way to make corned beef hash I have found, and I love it. I'm not even playing. Make use this, and you will be shocked how good it is. See you guys next time. Bye.